Alright, what's up guys? So today we're going to be talking about wallets. Why, you ask? Well, let me tell you. So, it basically goes back to the main reason cryptos exist. If you don't hold it, you don't own it. It's all about putting your purchasing power back in your hands, which does lead to you having to hold the responsibility. Is it really all that hard? No. Does it seem like it? Yeah. And we'll soon get into why and how to get around all that. So, another thing we're going to have to do is figure out how to get a wallet, how to get our crypto on a wallet. And then, the answer, when should we get crypto on a wallet? And to get through the whole when thing, when is now. Because once again, if you don't hold it, you don't own it. And we'll get into why very shortly. Alright, so why do we want a wallet? Well, once again, if you don't hold it, you don't own it. So let's break it down as to why. Alright, so if you do the whole Coinbase thing and you transfer your USD into crypto, okay, cool, you have it in your Coinbase wallet, right? But let's break down how Coinbase kind of works. Yeah, they do have a lot of coins that they have to buy, and you can take your coins off, but you have a limiting time of about 8 days where you have to hold it in your exchange before you can actually take it off and put it in another wallet. Does that mean you don't actually have that crypto, say, if everybody comes to collect? No, not necessarily, but it doesn't mean you can get it as quickly as you want to. Why is that? Okay, well, let's ask ourselves, what is a derivative? A derivative is a contract with numerous different conditions for depending on which derivative you get based off of an asset. So, if exchanges want to flow fluidly, quickly, and efficiently, they can't just be allotting like all of these coins instantly because they don't have them. And if they did base their business on what they had, it couldn't be like this. It couldn't meet the instant gratification that we all kind of are manipulated towards thinking and our thinking. But that's a whole nother thing. So yeah, so basically they use derivatives to make their process of you buying your shit a lot efficiently. Like it says, oh, okay, buy instantly with a bank. You think you can actually get a bank transfer and get your actual crypto instantly? The answer is it may see that. You may see it in your wallet and be like, oh, okay, cool, I got like 5 Litecoin or whatever. But you don't actually have it because you can't move it. So ask yourself, why is that? And you will if you look into it and find out why and do your own research, the answer that I just gave seems a lot more accurate. So do your own research. Like the whole point of, yeah, the technology is getting in a lot our power, but like it's always been said, with great power comes great responsibility. If you want your own monetary policy and have it all in your control, you got to be responsible for it. That's just a fact of life. You're gonna have to work for this shit. But yeah, all right. So let's get on to how do you get a wallet. All right. So if you want a simple way, you can get an Exodus wallet. An Exodus wallet is a multi-asset wallet that has a built-in exchange. It's very cool. The way to back it up is very easy. It gives you either 12 or 24 words that you have to write down, and that's basically your private key. So what your private key is your little your little fancy word set, or your little like string of letters and numbers that gives basically, if you lose your wallet, you can give that and type it into the blockchain somehow and press recover wallet, and they'll be like, oh, okay, it's this guy's stuff. And then that's basically how you verify it, because your public key is your address that people use to send the funds to. That's how it works. It takes a little bit to grasp, but just like anything, if you don't grasp it, consistency is the secret to life. So just like keep doing it and 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 doing it. Eventually the numbers will be in your favor. Alright, cool. So another wallet you can get if you don't want to do that specifically is every coin has their they have their own wallet, and yes, if worse comes to worse, you can use your exchange wallet to send it to real quick if you need it as an intermediary thing. But I mean, it doesn't matter what the name is. All the exchanges have, unless it's a DEX, a decentralized exchange, where it's basically peer to peer and it has like all this intermediary work, but that's a whole other thing. Then you're basically going to be dealing with an exchange that uses derivatives, so they won't exactly have 100% of the liquidity. They have a lot more than banks. They have like at least above. Like I don't think anyone any exchange, at least in the crypto space, has less than 50% liquidity, but it's crypto. Anything can happen. And but yeah, so they hold about like 60 to 80% of their like liquid assets on like in their possession. So like it is there, you can get it. It just takes some time. It is what it is. But back to the wallets. So how do you get a wallet? If you want a specific coin, you can go to that coin's website. They'll usually take you to a GitHub link. GitHub is like kind of a coding based website where you can download specific you can just download little projects that random people put up, and usually what decentralized coins do, since they don't have a core developer team, all of them, they just put it on a GitHub. You go download it, all right, cool, you get your normal wallet. So you can do it that way. You can get a specific wallet, and then there's numerous other. Oh, if you want max security, get a hardware wallet. Here, let me show you real quick. Yeah, where is it? Oh shit, I gotta find that. Oh. I was about to freak out. But yo, here you can get one of these, Ledger. Let's check it out. Ledger Nano S. Basically, it's like it looks like a little flash drive thing. It's pretty cool. It's basically a wallet that you can have in cold storage, since it's it's a little computer that'll hold all your stuff offline, and unless you like, you can't really get access to that unless someone like scoops up your private keys or hacks their wallet if it's attached to a computer. But that's why it's in cold storage. It's not attached to anything. Like yeah, I mean, you may have to worry about like finding a USB adapter 50 years from now if you have one that's really old, but I mean, that's a very specific scenario that probably won't happen without you at least being on top of that, because it's pretty hard to do unless it's in a will or something, but that's neither here nor there. So basically, like I said, a hardware wallet is it's a cold storage wallet. You put your coins in there, you take it off your computer, you just leave it. If you want to hodl, that's perfect. Like no one's your shit can't. It's nearly impossible for your shit to get hacked. That way is pretty damn safe. And let's get back to when should you get your wallet? Well, due to the whole derivative situation, and if you're getting into crypto as a alternative to the normal financial system, then it would behoove you to not get your coins in your own possession now, because derivatives, if they don't actually have the asset and they basically are putting more than what they own on their exchange, and you kind of took your sweet old time to get it off an exchange into your own situation, or just like coincidences and like all the shit didn't line up right for you, then you're kind of out. You might be out of luck. Like it depends which exchange you're on, but I mean we've seen it. Mount Gox. Mount Gox was an exchange that had basically they said they got hacked and they lost all their Bitcoin, and then all their Bitcoin was held by a custodian and happened to, and like it was apparently sold off all through like 2018 to like make the price of Bitcoin go down. They said they didn't have anything, right? And look where that got everybody that put the money on exchange. They just lost all that Bitcoin because an exchange got hacked. It happens all the time. So back to the whole thing, if you don't hold it, you don't own it. And I don't want you guys to go through that experience to realize that if you don't hold it, you don't own it. Like I just told you, like it's just a lot easier that way. It's just a couple extra clicks if you want to sell. You might not get that. Like say one day, like you get a pump dump and it's 1,000% gain, but you may get that 800%. And like, do you really want to be a dick at that point? Like I'd rather be safe than sorry. Like I still made it. Like you'd be in a situation where you'd be like, man, I still made enough money to like live my rest of my life all properly funded and I don't have to work or whatever. But I could have made more. I could have had retirement for my kids. Yeah, I mean that could have happened, but it's just one trade. You got the rest of your life to trade. It's not like you got to check and then be all like, damn. Like I should have had that better trade on my deathbed so my kids could have, their grandkids could have been chilling. Like, get out of here. Make sure your shit's safe. You don't want to be in the situation of where it's like, oh, I got hacked. I ain't got no coins no more. Damn. Like, get your shit on a wallet. My apologies for getting all, hype, but, I just want you guys to be responsible. I don't want you to lose your shit. I want you to make good trades. I don't want you to get caught up in the derivative bubble. It's a lot of money that doesn't even exist, and people will come to collect. I don't know who, but people will come to collect. And what's we've been through this so many times again. We ran out of money. Oh, okay, let's get all our money at the banks. We weren't responsible for paying attention. Ah, damn, they don't have no money. Like, nevertheless, let me stop going off on sidetracks. All right, so why do you want wallets? If you don't hold it, you don't own it. How do you get a wallet? You download it. You can either download the Exodus wallet, a multi-asset wallet that has a built-in exchange. You can get that specific coins wallet. If they're an ERC20 token, they probably still have a wallet, or just a lot of them are on the Exodus wallet. If you want to have the safest home version of storage, get yourself a hardware wallet. Put it in cold storage. Put it in. I mean, well, I wouldn't put it in your safe deposit box, but find somewhere safe to put it if you're that worried about security or thievery. And when should you download a wallet? Now. Sooner the safer. Don't get caught up in the derivative situations. Exchanges get hacked. Alright, well, that's it, guys. I appreciate you watching. I'll put links into a couple of wallets in the description. And, yeah, if you like my shit, I got my Litecoin address down there. Hey.